Ahoy, salty dogs! Here, let's go sit on top of our spaceship. Arr, sit down and scroll out. Ahoy, salty dogs! Lenscap here, and I am in the shadow of the sun. We're playing StarMade. This is episode number 3, and today we're going to start on our harvester. But before we get into that, that's going to be the bulk of our episode. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys what I've been working on here. So I've been fiddling around a lot with figuring out how the harvester works with that thing over there. The little harvester bot we built last episode. Today we're gonna build our big. We're gonna start on our big harvester, like a mothership kind of thing. Maybe not the mothership, maybe just the harvester bot. But let's talk about crafting. Let's talk about how crafting, what I've learned. So I've got a little setup here. We got some lights installed. It looks real nice. We've got. Let's see. Let me see if I have any raw materials. I don't have any to show off. I used them all. Okay, that's okay. So we've got these 3 factory blocks now. This one is called a capsule refinery. This one is a micro assembler. And this one is just the basic factory. So, and this is just a light. We've got, so the way I found that we can do this, before we were doing refined raw materials in our inventory and kind of doing this, and I did not realize that was there. That's cool. But I found this factory block. This is the micro assembler, and I think it's this one. It may be this one, actually. Capsule refinery. Well, either way, one of these guys is exactly what we wanted to do. It basically works the same as this refined raw materials thing in our inventory. So you put the raw materials in it, and it gives you, let's see if we do view recipe. Okay, that one, okay, I gotcha. So this one takes, okay, so this block takes the capsules. And I have some capsules, so let's take like 50 of these. And the capsules you put into this block, activate production, and it turns them into alloyed metal mesh, or the crystal things. I don't have any of the crystal ones right now, but that's what it does. So this one, you put the raw materials in it, the ores, and if we go view production recipe, it tells us what all it makes. So, like, I've been using this Masset ore, is what I get from that green asteroid over there. Where is my... It's, where is it? There. It's over there. Right there. That's it. Okay, so we get the Masset ore from that. We put Masset ore in this. And it gives us, for each Masset ore, it gives us 5 capsules and 10 metal mesh, which is way better than doing it through the inventory. So we can take those capsules and put them in here, and they also turn into metal mesh, just like that. So we have a ton of metal mesh and whatnot. So what I've done from there is I did the capsules and the ores and made all the metal mesh, and I did the crystals and the capsules that they make and made the crystalline mesh or whatever it's called. Put both of those in this factory to make a bunch of gray hull, and now we have 2,477 hull and a bunch of different pieces as well. So that's what's up. We're going to use that to build our ship today. That's what we're doing. So another thing I've done, and this is awesome, to power this all, it takes quite a bit of power. So we've got a little power room over here, and if we go in here, there are 6 capacitors, and I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 rechargers as well. If we hit R on one of these guys, it pops up on the right. It tells us total load 7,062 out of 7,062, and it recharges at 1,400 per second. That's all thanks to these capacitors and the power in here. Oh, I've also got these guys. These are expansions for the for this, the factory block. If you hit C on the factory block to make it our active block, and we come down here, you'll notice that these all have a purple around them. That means they're slaved to the factory block. Basically what that does is when I put my materials in this, it makes one for the factory block and then one each for those. So if I put materials in this, then I get 5 at once instead of 1 at once. So that's how the crafting works in this. Oh, here's another thing too. Be very careful that you don't pick up these storage modules. I did. I was trying to move it and I forgot that I had stuff in it. It deletes all your stuff. So I had I had a bunch of materials in it. I didn't have anything awesome. I didn't have any ores or anything, but it was like this red, this stuff, this chabaz, and it was that green block and sand and lava and stuff. I had probably like 40,000 blocks or something in this. So let's actually, if you put a block in here or any amount of blocks and then you pick up the inventory, when you go to put it back, it's empty. It doesn't save the inventory. So I lost all of those. Fortunately, that was like my bulk storage of random crap that we don't really need. Yeah, so that's where we were. So now I've got all these blocks in my inventory. Let's get started on our harvester. I have some ideas for how I want this to look and stuff, but we definitely want it to work. Now, Lenscap is all about form before function. It's got to look awesome. It's got to work too, but it's got to look really cool. So we're going to make harvester. And there's our ship. Let's align ourselves to it. Let's hop in and jump into crafting mode. Okay, so we've got all these blocks to play with. But the first thing we want to do, let's see, did I grab the decorative ones? I didn't. Where's my asteroid? There it is. Okay, I've got some decorative blocks that I want to place down. So what we're going to do actually, we're going to go ahead and do this a little backwards. We're going to build the bridge first. So we're going to build the bridge and all of the neat kind of, what am I trying to get at? The bridge and like the hull and all that stuff, and then we'll fill it up with parts and pieces, power and mining lasers and all that stuff. So I'm going to get to work on that. We're going to start building and see what we can come up with. Okay, so I've got a shape. Think shark. What do you think? This is pretty cool, actually. Now, it definitely needs some smoothing out and stuff, but I like where this is going. So I've got a shark kind of idea going on. Let's do some things together real quick as well. So what I had planned for this was, actually, let's turn this plane off for a moment because I don't want a door on both sides. But we're going to have a door on this side. And we'll just put it right here. I think that'll be a good spot. Actually, can we put it here or is that where the fin is? That's where the fin is. So that's not going to work. We got to put it there. So that'll be okay. We're going to need blocks above and below it. So I'll have to do that on the other side as well. Let's put the door in. I'm going to put a blast door like that. And let's go mirror that on the other side. Make sure that it fits. Let's see. Where was that exactly? Let's take a look. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then back 1, and then out 1. Okay. So hold shift to zoom out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then back 1, and then it's here. Oh, I need gray hull. There we go. Here and here. I think that's what it is. No. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. There. Oh, okay. The blocks are there and there. Aha. They are... Well, now I'm confused again. Okay. It goes... Okay. They're here. And here. That's where they are. So now it's symmetric. Shark! What do you think? Does it look like a shark? We might be able to cut some of this off as well to get it kind of more sharky shaped. Oh, and I'm cutting off too much. Okay, so that gives us a shark shape. It needs to be smoothed out, and then I've got to put in the harvesters as well. So let's take her for a spin, though. Oh, you know what? There are no guts. There's no thrusters. There's no power. There's nothing at all involved. So that's not gonna work. Let's hop out of this bad boy. Now I want to hop out inside of the ship, so I may have to move the core. Can you move the core easily? Is there a way to do that? I don't know. We want to put, maybe we'll put the core further into the belly of the beast. Instead of, I kind of wanted it in the engine room, in the, whatever it's called, the cockpit or the bridge. That's what it is. I kind of wanted the core in the bridge right here, but if we're going to get out of the ship like that, I don't know how I feel about that. I want to enter the bridge when we get out of the core, so we might have to work on that a little bit. Okay, but there's our ship. It's a shark. I like it. Let's make this dorsal fin a little bit taller. We're just gonna do one more thing of blocks like this, and we'll remove that one. Yeah, I like that. It needs thrusters. I figured I'd put thrusters along the tail fin, along the dorsal fin, and along the fins. Just put thrusters all over the fins. We might put thrusters off the sides too if we need more thrusters. And then underneath the ship is where we're going to mount our harvesting cannon. So it's kind of flat across the bottom right now. So we're going to make it kind of like make the harvesting cannons on the bottom. And I've got a pretty cool idea for that. We can line almost the whole bottom with them. And that'll be cool. We may need to rework this, though. I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to get out of the core into the bridge. So, okay, well, I'm going to work on this some more, and I'll check back with you with another update here shortly. There she is, the shark. Whoa, we went way past it. Whoa! Oh, man, this little scooter is so fast. Okay, so definitely not finished yet. But where did she go? So we definitely have a shark shape. She's more sharky looking than she was before. I did rebuild it. I had to. I couldn't handle the core being in the wrong spot. But I've got it working now. There's a blast door here. All right, let's enter. Let's float around it real good in build mode. Whoops, let's stop moving first. What are we doing? In the core, build mode. There we go. So let's float around and take a look. And I'll kind of talk about what we've done and what my plans are for the future. Definitely I'm not finished with this at all. As you can see, it needs to be smoothed out pretty well. But it's... Check it out, guys. It's Shark. That's awesome. I named it Mako, the name of the ship, which it doesn't really look like a Mako shark, but that's what I called it. So that's what it's going to be called. So here's what we got. I thought the shark idea was kind of cool and just kind of ran with it. So I've got thrusters in the fins, and then I'm going to have a line of thrusters in the tail as well. I don't have the money for thrusters right now, so that's kind of why I've put a halt on this. Let's how's this dorsal fin look? What if we add a little bit to it? And remove that one? No, it looked better before. What about that? No, it looked better before. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. I like it. I like the shape. I like the feel of it. I think it's going well. So next we need to put in the salvaging equipment. And then we can take this puppy for a test run. I've got a little bit of power. I got a couple of power things there. But I run out of money. Like I said, I ran out of money. So we're kind of stuck with what we've got until we can get some more dough in this bad boy. So let's just put the computer in here. It makes sense to have it in here. So we got a faction module there. Let's put it, we could just put it right here. And that makes sense. We could just put it there. Yeah, that'll work. So, and now we can lay the salvagers. So now the way I want to do this, I'm going to start all the way back here. Let's see, we're going to put a big thruster in right there. So we'll start here. And then we'll need to go here, 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 here. Let's see, we're going to make sure they don't touch. So here, here, and here. And, whoa, too fast. So we'll lay our salvagers like that. We want to make sure they don't touch so we get as many beams as we can. I'm just going to lay out a bunch of these beams. Yeah, some of these are going to be more powerful than others, but I don't function before... no, what did I say before? Form before function, right? So it's got to look cool before it works cool. That was my plan. So I got 17 more of these guys. So let's lay them out. This is just going to be a test run. You know, to make sure Mako is responsive and awesome, which I'm sure it will be. Oh, I'm out. Let's put one more there. Oh, it's on one. Okay, so that's cool, man. That's gonna be so cool. Okay, and we're gonna fill its mouth with them. So that was my plan. We'll put shields and stuff as well once I get the money for it. I hope she has enough power to move. Oh yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to test here. So I want to take these triangles and make teeth. And it'd be cool if we could use white, but I don't have white. So we're just going to use gray. I don't know if the teeth... Let's see, can we turn this so that it's like, let's put it like that. No. We'll need to use the other triangle, this kind. And we'll need to put it, like that. No, that's not right either. We want it to be kind of, you know what? I don't know if we can get the tooth I want there. That's okay. We can have no tooth there. Okay, for this one, now we want it facing the other way, like that. No, not quite. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I didn't put a tooth right there on the other side, so we'll remove that tooth. Oh man, it looks awesome with the teeth. Okay, the teeth is cool. Hopefully they don't block the cannons. I don't know if the cannons are going to be able to shoot through them. But if they aren't, we'll have to remove a layer of cannons, because I'm leaving the teeth. The teeth are way cool. In fact, let's also put teeth on the bottom. So this, let's see, this tooth is going to be this side, right? Nope, this side, like this. Oh, yes. The teeth, dude. The teeth are so awesome. Okay, we got to put teeth going the other way, too. Like this. Yes. Let's put one there. Yes, the teeth. Oh my gosh, the shark teeth. Oh, it's so great. Okay, yes. Okay, let's try it. Let's test it out. Now, I need to switch to the camera. There we go. There's the camera. If I hold scroll and scroll back, oh man, you can see all the way through the teeth. Okay. Let's find our asteroid here. There's our guy. And let's see how slow she is. She's got to be really slow, I bet, because I only have those couple thrusters on the fins. And I'll show you the damage I've done to this asteroid soon, but... Okay, we need to put the salvage computer on number 1. I mean, it works. It's not great. I think part of it is that well, no, that's not bad, actually. She's working pretty well, to be honest. I'm definitely happy with this. That's way better than the temporary salvager I had. Oh yes, this is awesome. Okay, let's exit the spacecraft and oh yeah, and I wanted to do this. I can shut the door now. What up? All right. Somebody in the comments told me that you don't have to protect the core anymore, so it doesn't matter if you shut the door. But I still feel like it's important. When we're not in the ship, we should shut the door. So definitely I want to put in all the smoothing and everything. I kind of like it blocky like that. It's a cool stylistic choice, but this isn't Minecraft. We've got the option for angles. Let's take advantage of them. Okay, so what I have been doing, though, is this salvager here. You know what? I didn't notice if the teeth had any effect. I didn't really count the beams or anything. Maybe we should test that really quick just to see if that matters. And if it can shoot through those, it might be kind of cool to like line the mouth with red so it looks like it's kind of like bloody red or whatever. But I think it worked. I think it shot through them. The easiest way to test would be to remove them all but this top layer and just see if they still shoot. Okay, well, yeah, that's the shark. Did we fly around it? We did. We flew around it and looked at it. I might have a blueprint I might make a blueprint if somebody wants to see it, but I'm not going to do that until we finish it. Like I said, it needs to be ironed out, some of the edges and stuff. Look at that fin. That's great. That's a great looking shark. Okay, I love it. I love the shark salvager. Okay, so I have probably salvaged away about half of this asteroid, just trying to collect resources and money. And I think it looks cool. I might leave it as is, just a chunk of space debris floating around my system that I've claimed, kind of. But it looks awesome, and it's got this like pocket of lava that I ate away at. Now I need the resources though, so I'll probably finish harvesting it. I think right now, though, I think the heart salvager, I think this thing is actually a little bit faster than the shark. But I can decommission this ship, because we have the shark now. So maybe I'll decommission this and use all the pieces of it, because this ship was more learning about how it works. But I'll use the pieces of it on the shark, so that way I don't have to spend as much time grinding out cash, which isn't really that big of a deal, but it is kind of a big deal, so... okay, guys, well, that's going to do it for episode 3 here. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support on the last couple episodes. Make sure if you liked the video that you leave a like for me. I'm just getting started on this channel, and I need all the help I can get, for sure. Leave a comment, too, if you feel like it. I mean, no pressure, though, so whatever. But I'm Lenscap, and stay tuned for more.